everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Darmeme. Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, please subscribe. So, on this channel, I read out real life situations. We discuss about real life situations, give opinions about them. I read stories out, give my opinions, and I allow my audience to give their opinions in the comment section. And today, we're going to be reading our first ever story on this channel. I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to read. But before I read the story, have you subscribed? Have you pressed that red button? If you haven't, please. And before I start this, I also want this channel to be a channel where we can help people who are, going through things they can't talk about, or they're scared of talking about it. They don't have someone to discuss things with. They can't get opinions from people. So on this channel, we just it's just a platform where we talk about stories and give opinions. You don't have to know anybody. We read stories out and people just give their opinions about it. So anybody's opinion can be the solution to your problem. It can help you, out of whatever situations you're in. We don't point hands at people, not judging here. We just say the reality, give our opinion. And that's why I said it's an opinion. Everybody has opinion. So it is, if you think any of this opinion sounds like the right way, right thing to do, maybe it could be the solution to your problem. Maybe it could help you, and we'll also be discussing about things that can, help people, things that people need to know about. I'm going to be reading my very first story today, and I want you guys to, listen and give your opinion at the end of the video. I'm going to read now our first story. So I read. Have been married for 20 years. We have two beautiful daughters. And honestly, they have been the brightest part of my life. Their joy has carried me through seasons that were not easy. My husband has been, my husband has not been a truthful man over the years. He has cheated, and that has taken a lot from my heart. To his credit, he provides for our children and makes sure their needs are met. And I also work. I contribute to the home too. So from the outside, it may look like a normal marriage. But inside the house, we have mostly lived like housemates. Oh my God. For 20 years. No, no real friendship, just routine. And what's even more surprising is that it became so normal that I almost stopped expecting anything different. Oh my God. At some point, I accepted it as my reality. I focused on raising my girls and building my own strength. Then something happened that shook me. One morning, his family members and our pastor, I know where this is ending, came to our house to talk to me. They said my husband made a mistake before we got married. Before, okay. And that mistake became a child, a son. They told me he's now 22 years old. Okay, it makes sense. 20 years in marriage, 22-year-old son. Okay, that was before they got married. I was shocked, like genuinely shocked. I even laughed a little because sometimes that's what happens when your mind can't process something so heavy at once. True. But after the shock settled, I told myself, okay, this is the truth and we will face it. I'm not shocked. Someone that has faced things for 20 years, this one is nothing. Now, the new issue is this. My husband is upset because he says I'm not treating his young man like my son. He says I don't care for him the way I care for my daughters. And I'm honestly confused. I'm I'm also confused at this point. How am I supposed to care for a 22-year-old man? That's the woman talking right now. Have never met, don't know his upbringing, don't know his mindset or background. And who also has his mother? His mother is alive. He has a mother. Okay. I'm not trying to be wicked. I'm not trying to reject anyone. I'm just trying to understand what is reasonable and what is being forced on me because someone else hid the truth for years, for 20 years. Oh my God. Ah. So, my question is, what does acceptance look like in this kind of situation? And what are healthy boundaries, especially when my own heart is still healing? Bam. Okay, so this sounds very straightforward and also not straightforward. This story is short, but a lot has happened in the past 20 years. But I'm not even going to talk about what has happened in the marriage in the last 20 years. The focus is on the situation and what's the situation. And before I say the situation, I would like to summarize what all this is about. So there's a woman that's been married for 20 years. Of course, she's not happy in her home. She's just there. She has two beautiful daughters, she has just, been happy because of these children. And suddenly, one morning, family members came with pastors to talk to the wife that the husband has given birth to a son outside. But this happened before they got married. And of course, she accepted. She has always accepted things from the beginning. So she accepted this. And now the husband is upset that she's not looking after the young man like she does for her daughters. And she's confused. She needs help. She doesn't know what to do. I, right now, I'm also confused, but I'm going to give my opinion. What's my opinion on all this? First of all, she said that she's not being wicked or she's not rejecting anyone, meaning she has accepted it. So I feel whatever way you feel right now is fine. Whatever, like whatever feeling, how you feel is like it's okay, it's fine. And if you think, you need to give it some time, you need to, take it one step at a time, it is fine. And I want to also believe that the 22-year-old boy that is coming in is not a small boy, it's an adult. He doesn't want to force the friendship, he doesn't want to force the relationship, he wants it to come naturally. Just let it come naturally. Just gradually ease yourself, talk, whatever you think you can do just to make things right, do it. But if you have it at the back of your mind that you are overdoing things, no, you are not overdoing things, in my opinion. You are doing well. You've done well for 20 years. So it's not now that you think you're not doing, like, let me put it that way. Like you've held things, to heart for years. So I think, the worst has actually happened. And I know that you would say so much right now because I want to give my audience the opportunity to say something. But honestly, I don't think you're doing too much. And it is well. Oh my god, it's just too much. Yeah, I'm throwing this to my audience to say something about it. She needs an advice. She needs to know what to do. She needs, she needs help. She needs opinion. Please, I need you to start saying something in the comment section so she can see it. She's going to get it. And if you have watched to the end of my video and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Yes, where we talk about another real life situations, where we give opinions about them. Thank you. Bye.